New one. Because you can save money as much as $30,000, and that is free. That's how Father Yah give. Above what we ask or think. You think he gave that, Father Yah gave that to Natalie because of Natalie? No. So that Natalie can brag about what Father Yah did on Father Yah's namesake. That's the reason why we have this thing. You know, Father Yah will allow us to have some bling-blings. We call it bling-bling because all these are just wants. Because what? He says in Psalm, he said, delight on me and I'll give you the desires of your heart, right? But only then if you put him first. See, every time Natalie got the money, he don't spend nothing at all except when she is done giving what is due to Father Yah. Then you can use your bling-bling. And we can do the same thing, isn't it? Because Father Yah wants us to be happy, to be joyful in his blessings. That's how we brag about him. That's why he says, according to the power. If you don't have that power in you, you cannot say this word. You don't even have the right to ask him. Because what? He don't know you. The word know means know his precepts and doing his will. That's the word know means. That's why if you don't know him, don't even bother to call him. Because he says, those days, people will say, Rabbi, Rabbi, Master, Master, did we do this in your name's sake? No, you don't. He says, get out of me, you workers of iniquity. Why? In James chapter 4, verse 3, this is why. You ask, and you don't receive. Why? Because you ask evilly. When you ask something, you ask for yourself only. Did you know it is written in the Torah that thou shalt not commit adultery? And probably you just thought and think that that means adultery means physical adultery. That you cannot get somebody's wife or do, that kind of adultery. No, my baby. That's not even what, that's only the skin deep of the meaning of it, isn't it, Minister Johnson? Adultery is also when Father Yah gave you something for the work that he asked you to do, but you did it for somebody else or for yourself. Maybe that's adultery. When he asks you to have his word and remember his Shabbat from sundown Friday to sundown Saturday, and you did against that, my baby, that's adultery. Do you know how deep that is? Why I know that? Because Father Yah gave me the understanding to know him. That's why he says, you ask and you don't receive because you ask evilly. You do it for yourself. Yourself kicks in first before him in order to spend it on your own pleasures. This is what our brothers and sisters did before us. Did you know that out of 22 kings in the Judah tribe, only 8 is good kings, 14 are evil kings. And out of that northern tribes, the 10 lost tribes, 20 of them who became king, but none of them is good. That's why until now, that 10 tribes still lost because of their evil things that they did to Father Yah. Did you know the promise of blessings written in Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 1 to 14? Those are the blessings. And that's for us. That's for us. I want you to repeat that thing. You know, I want you to feel so good that when you remember these things, you remember this, that this word was written for you. And it shall be, meaning this will happen to you. If, see that word if? Just two-letter word, but it connotes everything. If you diligently obey the voice of Father Yah, your Elohim, to what? To guard, to do all His commands, which I command you today. That Almighty Yah, your Elohim, shall set you high above all nations of the earth. Above all. And all these blessings shall come upon you and overtake you. Can you imagine overtake you? And you obey the voice of Father Yah. Blessed are you in the city, wherever you go. And blessed are you in the field, wherever you dwell. Blessed is the fruit of your body. You imagine that? He's talking blessings for our children. And our children's children's. The fruit of your ground, the fruit of your livestock, the increase of your cattle, and the offspring of your flocks. Blessed is your basket and your kneading bowl. Blessed are you when you come, and blessed are you when you go out. Almighty Yah causes your enemies to rise against you, to be smitten before your face. They come out against you one way and flee before you 7 ways. Father Yah commands the blessings on you in your storehouses, in all to which you set your hand. And everything your hand touches, it will be blessed. You know, in Woodlawn High School that I'm teaching calculus now, before me, nobody passed calculus. None. But when I teach calculus in that school, 22 students passed calculus and don't need to do it in college. That's the blessing of Father Yah, that every time He sends us, that's what it says. When I send the word, we are the word. It will not come back to Him void. We will be fruitful in everything we do because we are the sons of the Most High. If you can put that into your heart, that whenever you go, you will be blessed. You will live just like you are the king of the world. Right, Brother Jared? Yes, you do. Yes, you do. I wish you will feel the way I'm feeling right now, that, ooh, I am the Son of the Most High. If you say it to yourself. Father Yah does establish you as a set-apart people to Himself, as He has sworn to you, if you guard the commands of our Father Yah Elohim and walk in His ways. And all peoples of the earth shall see that the name of Father Yah is called upon you, and they shall be afraid of you. Can you imagine that? And Father Yah shall make you to have plenty of what is good, in the fruit of your body, in the fruit of your livestock, in the fruit of your ground, and the lot of which Father Yah showed you to your fathers to give you. Father Yah opens you to you His good treasure, the heavens, to give the rain to your land in its seasons, and to bless all the work of your hand, and you shall lend to many nations, but you do not borrow. We will be the lender, not the borrower. And Father Yah shall make you the head and not the tail, and you shall be only on top, not being beneath, if you obey the commands of Father Yah Elohim, which I command you this day. These are the blessings, my brothers and sisters. We ask, but now you know why these things not happening to you. Until then, that you come to your conclusion in yourself that you are going to trust Father Yah with all your heart, with all your soul, with all your might, that's the only time that you can say you are the son and the daughter of the Most High. But until then, you cannot. Until you surrender yourself 100%. That's the only way to be the son of the Most High, of Father Yah. Hallelujah.